Another Cup, part of the Exchange Coffee Podcasting Network, presented by Covoya Specialty Coffee, where coffee is always a collaborative voyage. Another Cup is devoted to conversations with suppliers, customers, and all the relationships in between. For episode 17, Covoya's trade analyst, Lisa Collins, chats with Covoya's marketing manager, Sam Supsky. They talk about Sam's background, job at Covoya, and cats. Lisa?
All right.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We are here with Sam Supsky, the marketing manager here at Covoya. And I am Lisa Collins. I will be asking the questions. I'm the trade analyst here, part-time podcaster.
I was going to say unofficial stand-in podcast host. Yes.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Me too.
Do you want to just jump into it?
Let's dive in. Yes.
Cool. Tell us about yourself and how you got into coffee.
Sure. So growing up in New England, I'm from Rhode Island, where we're recording from now. Dunkin Donuts, I fear, is very much a part of coffee culture out here, at least in the early 2000s when I was growing up here. So a lot of going to Dunkin Donuts on the weekends, lots of culture around that. We also have coffee milk here is a big thing.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody else has talked about this on the podcast. But coffee milk is a rite of passage for all Rhode Island children. So it's a lot of being fed that immediately, and that's kind of the gateway to the rest of coffee.
Does it have coffee in it?
It does.
It's a small enough amount?
Yeah, it's an extract. There probably is caffeine in it. I should know the answer to that, but I do not. But yeah, I mean, we're giving it to kids all the time. So
that's why
it's
the
in
kids
bottles. That's
grown
why
up
they're
driving
crazy.
like they do.
Yes.
They're caffeinated from age 6.
Exactly. So coffee's always kind of like been around. And then I worked at Dunkin Donuts in high school, like all, again, Rhode Island children do. And then I went to school. I was a barista. And then my first job out of college was with coffee extracts. So working with like similar to Autocrat and sometimes Autocrat, which is the coffee milk, doing marketing for those guys, which was really cool and interesting because obviously you've heard about coffee milk your whole life, and now we get to work with the coffee milk. So that's how I got into like food and beverage stuff. And then when this opportunity came up, it was coffee in a cool environment. And so I was like, sign me up. And here we are. So I like to say that my official coffee experience hasn't started until working here, but was always adjacent. I was around coffee a lot.
And how long have you been with us at Covoya?
December 2023, I believe.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right. Tell us about what you do here, what your day-to-day is, what you're involved with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the reason I got into marketing is because every day is going to be a little different. I like that variety. So that was always really important to me in my work. So here, lots of stuff. Like right now, we're very much in SCA planning mode. A lot of parties to plan, booths to coordinate, people to coordinate. And making sure everybody knows like what we're doing. So a lot of working on that stuff. We also have Grow Guatemala coming up. And so coordinating marketing around that, getting people signed up. So we're really excited. It's all cool stuff, but it's all very event based right now. And I mean, other than that, social media, you know, all the classic things, website stuff as is applicable. But yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's always a marketing role, kind of. Mm-hmm. You get to be a jack of all trades and a master of all of them. So, yeah. So that's just a little bit about what I do when I'm not being silly and a menace.
Making us look good.
Yeah.
Making sure our brand is tight.
Exactly. Yeah. I came in with easy, the foundation was laid. So it was, you know, easy to pick up and keep making us look good. And the team looks good on their own too. So that's easy to highlight as well.
Yeah. So. There's something about, well, you guys make a leaky, like, you know, like you do enough marketing just by who we have on the team
totally.
And what's cool.
Yeah, I mean, and that's who we are, right? So it's like, it's cool when your brand is the people who are working ultimately. Mm-hmm. And it's like, And those people are also lovely. So it's kind of, it makes my job really, really easy, which I also like.
Yeah.
So
you put that sparkle on it, though. It's so nice.
Thank you. No, it's cool. It's cool to be a part of. I love, obviously, everybody here is so wonderful. And so it's nice to highlight them.
Yeah, it is a great team. Okay, let's see. What is your favorite part of the coffee industry?
I think, and this is such the answer that everybody gives, but I am going to give it as well, is very much the people so far. From, traders in the office to the customers that I've gotten to meet and hang out with, interface with. It's just, everyone is so lovely. Our origin teams in particular, every day I'm like, why are these people being so nice to me? I haven't done anything. But everybody is so warm and accommodating and, I don't know. It's just the people make it easy for me to like everything and the willingness to share information. So I obviously coffee drinker, am interested in coffee. I'm interested in trying coffees. And so I appreciate that there's no gatekeeping from me, any of that information. So it's the people are just ready and willing to share their expertise. And so you can find new and exciting things to love about coffee throughout the course of our journey.
Yes, that is so true.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say are unexpected challenges about working here or our industry or large to small?
I think right now the frequent market dynamic changes make it a little bit tough. It's hard. It's hard to talk about certain things, I think, in marketing while there's this kind of heaviness in other areas of our business. So navigating some of that has been difficult, but trying to, again, just utilize the expertise of the team, make sure that they're, showing up really nicely online and in those kind of public spaces and showcasing their expertise and that they can be a good partner, really, for people who are trying to also navigate these times. So it's difficult, but again, made easy by the team we have.
Yeah. The things that affect everybody's job, that are difficult also because you have to represent us.
Totally.
Absolutely manifests and when you're marketing it and when you're discussing how to, hey, look over here while we're having a crazy time.
Very serious conversation. Yeah. So it's a lot of herding cats a little bit, but I mean, as a cat mom, cat lady, that's par for the course.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it. But it's a difficult time. And so just kind of navigating that. I'm learning a lot. I guess that's what you can, take from tough times and just the expertise around me is it's nice to learn. And I have a lot of trust that things will be navigated well.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a conversation about it because if we might not necessarily know it because we're not from this world originally, it's okay, well, now I'm learning the most about it so that we can go off and tell a customer or go and, spin a marketing.
Yeah, because in marketing, right, you have to be prepared to make that message accessible in what is inherently a very complicated message about outlooks. And obviously none of us have a crystal ball. None of us, I wish.
If we did, we'd be on a beach.
If we did, we'd be on a beach, jet skis and gold chains.
Yes.
No, it makes it's an interesting translation exercise almost and making sure I understand a thing. And then as, we're putting out content, emails, blogs, podcasts, that kind of thing, just making sure that it's all super well aligned and easy to understand and digest. But again, Mark and Todd make that very easy with the podcast and Mike with his blog. So learning a lot, trying to distill it for everybody else to understand.
Mm-hmm. I know. I feel like people sometimes don't realize how many strays you have to catch of we think this would be really cool or this would sound good or we need this specific coffee to get high views on this social media thing. You really have to take everybody's I need this
yes.
and then make it under the umbrella of the brand and also get out there and advertise something that a trader might want to be highlighted.
Yeah. And I think, again, the coffees that we bring in, in terms of advertising and things like that, it's easy to talk about like the producer and stuff like that. Like there's a seriousness to that as well, of wanting to do right by the person who's preparing the coffee. So there's a lot of listening, a lot of respect that has to be paid. But that's all, it's, that's easy for me to do. So.
Yeah. Those stories are just like,
yeah,
so
amazing.
yummy and amazing.
Totally.
Yeah.
Even as we're, ramping up our Café de las program, all about women producers in South and Central America, like having the opportunity to meet those producers and learn more about them. It's just like true passion projects for these people, and obviously their livelihood and just the craft that exists is fascinating to me, and how much they care and have to say it makes my job easy.
It markets itself.
It does.
Yeah.
One might say.
Yeah. Okay. What are you most excited about in the future when it comes to Covoya?
That's a good question. I'm excited for just more of everything, kind of. Being out in the market more. I think 2025 has been really good for us to get like just in front of people as much as possible. We're doing New England or Northeast Coffee Fest, SCA, of course, and just like kind of showing up. And I have this saying of like, you can't ignore me if I'm like around all the time. And so some of that is what I'm trying to do with Covoya. Just put us in those cool places, be adjacent, and be just like ready when someone wants to talk to us, or showcasing our stability in these kind of trying times and things like that. So I'm excited to see more of that happening, more events, more people. So
Becoming a household name.
Yeah, and like being a part of, in some way, the future of what the industry can look like and things like that, like being a part of that collaborative journey speaks to me, and that's really exciting to me. It's just that the sky is kind of the limit, so it is more of everything. It's a cool place to be. Makes it easy.
It is. Okay. What else are you into besides coffee? Who is Sam? What does Sam do outside of work?
She does a lot of. Ultimately, I'm a homebody, so a lot of home stuff. I'm big on like cultivating a space that feels like super comfy, cozy. I live with my husband. We have 3 cats. Save the gasps. And so just kind of like chilling with those guys, which always sounds so silly, but it is just like my favorite thing to do is like come home and like watch Top Chef with my husband and, have a drink, have dinner, cooking. We do a lot of cooking, very into food, really across the board, trying new things. So yeah, it's a lot of that kind of stuff. I'm trying to think of anything more interesting.
You spend a lot of time with family.
I do spend a lot of time with family. They're all very close here, having grown up in Rhode Island and nobody leaves. So a lot of that. My sister lives in Bristol and she's the coolest, as all little sisters are known to be.
I'm the little sister.
I know.
Could not agree more.
Exactly. Making it, again, big sister down. Yeah, so really it's a very simple kind of life, but it's so, again, curated, I think, to like exactly what I do, pretty much whatever I want, whenever I want. And that kind of freedom is just like the best part about being adult. I've been saying lately that I finally feel my age is one of the big things. Like my whole life I get the old soul thing a lot. Like I was born 25. Like I've wanted to be a grown up for so long. And now I feel like in that perfect zone of like, I'm going to be 30 this year. And like, I just feel good and comfortable. And like I have successfully curated this life and this space for myself to kind of just be doing what I want to do.
I know. Yeah.
It's cool.
It is. Yeah, sometimes I get zapped and I'm like, oh, wait, I do have free will.
Totally.
I don't have to do any of this stuff. I can get up and go for a walk.
Exactly. So it's a lot of just like, recognizing that I think is so huge. And so it's like, it sounds like I'm not doing a ton. And the reality is I'm not, I guess. But I like it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a nice life.
It is. yeah, and now it's getting nicer and things like that. So spending time like
so excited for it to be warmer.
Outside, take the cat stroller out, things like that.
That is insane. I didn't know you had a cat stroller.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I need videos. Immediately.
There are definitely pictures. But yeah, no, we look insane. Like if you're walking down the road and you see a man and woman and their cat in a stroller, it is a cat.
Do you put all three of them in there?
No, unfortunately they won't all fit. We've tried to do two, but they don't vibe. Like they get along, but they're not in close quarters like that. So we take our oldest, Ralph, is the golden child. So
Firstborn.
he comes out. We have a cute little we live across the street from a school, and down the road is this football field with a track and things like that. And our nieces have like, whether they're going to learn to play bike or ride bikes there or like playing a sport, like we'll take him and we'll walk down and he'll just hang out. So yeah,
Shout out to Ralph.
Shout out to Ralph. We're those people.
What are the other cats' names?
Ralph is the oldest. Then there's Zipper. She's all black. And Bug, the wedding cat, who's orange and white.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect family.
Little weirdos, but yeah, it's a good time at our house.
I love it. Thanks for talking.
Of course. I hope I was even a little bit interesting.
I think we've hit a good time for it.
Yeah.
I think that was great.
You've been listening to Another Cup, part of the Exchange Coffee Podcasting Network, presented by Covoya Specialty Coffee, and produced by me, Mike Ferguson. Our theme music for this episode is Dreamy Cats by Magic Solo. You can email me with questions, thoughts, or ideas at mike.ferguson@covoya.com. And if you enjoy anything you hear on the Exchange Coffee Podcasting Network, please leave a review and tell a friend. Thanks for listening.
I did like burp a little bit in one of them. I was like, oh no.
I can make it louder.